Cars 2 is unironically enjoyable. Of course, nostalgia plays a big role for why I love this movie, and the fact that instead of Mario Kart, I used to play the Cars 2 racing game emphasizes that point. I am aware there are a multitude of issues with it, but this is not an examination for why Cars 2 is a well-written sequel to Cars. Because it isn't. It's essentially a weird spin-off that I didn't know I needed. This video is just me explaining why I unironically enjoy Cars 2. I will start by saying that I just adore how insane the idea for the movie itself is. The original Cars was a touching story about a self-absorbed racing car learning to be more humble and to appreciate the people and things that surround him. And so, the director of this movie decided to make a spy film, which has the comedic relief from the first film as its protagonist. It's insane, but it created such a weird and confusing film that I absolutely love. This guy right here. Him and his beautiful mustache. He is half the reason why I like this movie, and I'm not going to hide that. He is also the best husband that anyone could have. Don't blame me. Is he a generic spy guy? Yes. Is he good at it? Also yes. This movie tries and succeeds in making a complete badass. One scene that illustrates how sick this guy is when he kills 2 people using an elevator. It's as stupidly cool as it sounds. And emphasizing how good of a spy he is, we have his completely over-the-top gadgets, which include, but are not limited to, magnet wheels, straight up an automatic rifle, water ski equipment. He can also turn into a submarine for some reason, sticky bombs in his wheels, some kind of grappling hook, and as if all that wasn't enough, he has a whole train filled with weaponry. How awesome is that? He gives the comedic relief from the first movie machine guns. And side note, a few of these guns in the train are actually used in the Cars 2 video game, which I think is pretty cool. Bonus points for him, his voice is superb. The movie just creates a character that I can't get out of my head. The cinematography also helps paint a picture of Finn being a certified cool dude, with scenes like this. In all honesty, when writing this script about Finn, I realized that what I love about this whole movie is how over the top it is. I mean, sure, the movie tries to have some emotional beats, but they fall flat. To really appreciate this movie, you have to examine it as dumb fun, because that's what it is. The cheesy jokes like the karate sign, the bizarre action scenes that are very well edited, and just follow the rule of cool. The fact that the movie feels like a series of wacky ideas and throws them all on the table. This is what Cars 2 is all about. A pretty good example of all this is the casino scene. Mater is undercover and infiltrating a meeting the villains are holding. This whole place just looks marvelous. And we have some genuinely interesting jokes. Anyways, as the scene goes on and the main villain reveals his plans, Mater accidentally blows his cover, which starts this sequence.
It's the American spy!
Dadgum. Gatling gun. Request acknowledged.
Shoot, I didn't mean...
Request acknowledged.
Wait! I didn't mean that kind of shoot!
Correction acknowledged. Deploying shoot.
It's undeniably creative. There isn't much else I can say that I haven't already. From the action, to the fighting, to just how stupid it is, and just helping to illustrate this bizarre mix of ideas is the fact that the Queen of England and the Pope are both cars in this movie. In general, there are some genuinely dramatic and funny scenes, like the one where the villains interrogate an American spy car in order to find out who he gave secret information to.
You were very interested in this camera on the oil platform. Now, you will witness what it really does.
Whatever you say, Professor.
You talked up a lot of cars last night. Which one's your associate?
Your mother. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was your sister. You know, I can't tell them apart these days.
I could name scenes I remember by heart all day, because I've watched this movie an embarrassing amount of times. But in the end, my point is, if you ever want to have some stupid fun, maybe with some friends, or just want to see what else this movie has in store, please watch it. Also listen to Finn's theme!